Good evening. Oh, that is loud. I'd like to call to order the meeting for the Code Enforcement Nuisance Board for the City of Bowling Green, Kentucky, July 28th, 2015 at approximately 5 p.m. Here in the Warren County Courthouse. I understand our next meeting may be back home.
Correct.
Okay, good. Roll call, please.
Dearbone,
Here.
Simpson,
Here.
Thomas.
Here.
Deere,
Here.
Wilder.
Okay, you've been mailed the minutes. Are there any additions or corrections to the minutes? If not, can I have a motion to approve as provided?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Dearbone,
Yes.
Simpson,
Yes.
Thomas.
Yes.
Deere.
Yes. I guess we have two new officers for the Code Enforcement and Animal Control. Terry Steph, okay, Animal Control Officer. Have you had your rabies shots? All right, good. All right, you're up to date. Well, welcome. Thank you. And I'm going to try to do this right. Brad Skargorowski. Okay. Code Enforcement Officer. So welcome aboard. Let them assign you the worst cases. Thank you. Hearing agenda, Code Enforcement Case 2015-2722, citation 2015-1874, location at 401 12th Avenue West here in Bowling Green. Owner, the Caffey Group, LLC. Respondent, Terry Caffey, and the officer, Mo Hillard. Before we do this, can we swear in the officers, please? You stand, raise your right hand. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you. All right, Mo, is this yours?
This is mine, yes, sir.
All right, would you explain what we have here?
Yes, sir. The case was created as a result of a roaming inspection. It was found to be it exceeded the 10-inch limit. An NOV was issued on 6/11/15, and a follow-up inspection by myself was on 6/18/15. I re-inspected the property and found it had not yet been mowed. As a courtesy, I called Terry to ask him if he was aware that his property was overgrown and if he was going to be able to take care of it. I was going to give him a little leeway. He answered the phone and told me that he was in the hospital, first of all, and second, that he'd sold a bunch of his property. I had quite a few that day that belonged to Terry Caffey. So I went ahead and, I asked advice of my senior officer just to make sure that's what I should do. I went ahead and put out the citations and started the work orders for it to be mowed. He had told me that Jason Mills bought them. I tried to call Jason Mills and see if he would mow them, but the final paperwork hadn't been done, so that was pretty much where I was left to do. And so...
The sale had not been...
The sale had happened, but none of the final deeds had been signed. So I went ahead and issued the work orders on it on 6/19/15.
Okay, is anyone here representing the property? Would you come forward and identify yourself?
Yes, sir. I'm Robert Teague.
You
I'm
speak-
Robert Teague. I take care of Terry's business right now while he's
All
in
right, you
hospital.
swear to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes,
So help
sir.
you God. Thank you.
He's in the hospital right now. He's in ICU. He's not expected to make it out. He didn't get the paperwork because he was in the hospital and it went to his house. And he actually decided to keep 401 West 12th. The other two properties were down the street. I'm not sure what the exact addresses of those two. But Jason Mills didn't buy them. It was other people. And
You'll have to speak up.
Jason Mills didn't buy them. It was other people. Terry's really confused right now. He doesn't really understand what's going on. And I guess that's all I got to say. He asked me to file appeal on it.
Are you responsible for maintaining the property? Or
I
you-
am now, but I wasn't at the time.
You were not then,
Right. He didn't have anybody doing it.
but so you're not representing him at all?
Yes. He can't be here.
I
They said
understand that, but you weren't working for him, right?
Not at that time, no.
Are you working for him now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right, you issued a work order. Has it been cut?
Yes, the work order was completed.
Okay.
And it's actually been mowed even since the time that we mowed it. It's been mowed again, and as of today, it's in compliance.
Did we mow it or someone else?
We mowed it.
So twice.
No, just the one time. And then after that, I assume that he mowed it, yeah. So it's been mowed by them since that time that we gave the citation.
So it's been maintained since?
It's been maintained since then.
What did it cost us to mow it?
Is it a single
So
mow?
It was a single mow, I
It's
believe.
okay, so $50.
$50.
$50. Well, I think you're liable for $50 worth. I have a motion to uphold the citation and a $50 fine.
I think you should pay for it, pay for the mowing.
That's what I said, yeah.
Okay.
I said fine, it's mowing.
Well, I support that, then, if you pay for the fine.
You make a motion to do that?
Yes, sir.
All right.
I'll second that.
Simpson, Deere, Dearbone,
Yes.
Simpson,
Yes.
Thomas.
Yes.
Deere.
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry he's in such terrible straits, and you said he's not expected to recover, or?
No, not at all. His breathing is really bad. He can't breathe at all on his own.
But he's going to hold on to the property?
Well, his family will probably get it.
Okay. All right. I think that's it. If you'll see Miss Joyner, she'll tell you what to do on the
Thank you.
$50.
Okay, thank you.
Consent agenda from June 14th through the 18th, total of $1,904. Exhibit A, a motion to accept as presented.
I move that we accept it as presented. Second.
I'm sorry, could you all repeat that? Okay. Dearbone, Thomas. Dearbone,
Yes.
Simpson.
I did not hear the motion because I have a question also.
Okay.
I noticed on the second page that 414 Moonlight Avenue, this is their third offense. And I have no problem with, the fine, but is that something we need to pay attention to, being the third offense? That's on the second page.
You're talking about the mail out.
Moonlight, that's correct, Moonlight Avenue. Non-structural and Everbank.
This was for overgrown grass. We've had to mow, I'm sure, this property a few times. Tim, does that sound right to you?
That's correct. The property's owned by a bank somewhere off.
Okay,
And, generally the banks, they'll pay to have them mowed once a month.
okay.
And of course, we'll have to step in the interim and write a
Right.
citation and mow them.
Okay, that was my question. I will vote yes for the motion. I will vote yes for the motion.
Okay.
Okay, Thomas.
Yes.
Deere.
Yes.
All right, before we adjourn, we had something that was on the agenda that was taken off because of a death. What do we need to do with that? Do we need to address that right now? Is a rescheduling, a meeting? or-
Right, we're working on rescheduling that right now. I've mentioned it to everyone here, and once I get the final okay that date is okay on everyone's schedules, we will go ahead and schedule that.
All right,
And I will let you know as soon as that happens.
and you will inform the property owner?
Absolutely.
How will you do that?
Certified mail,
Okay. To the local address or the Memphis?
both.
Both? Mm-hmm. Did we get any response? Was that the owner mailed anything here in this town as
Yeah.
opposed to Memphis?
For the notice to appears, I can say for sure,
Yeah, the citation,
yes.
and I know you posted one.
We have, with every case we've had on this property, we mail everything we send to her, to the Memphis address and the Bowling Green address,
Both.
both.
All right, thank you. That's good. All right, so let us know.
I will follow up with you all,
Okay.
absolutely.
All right, if there's no other business, I have a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second?
Simpson Thomas, sorry, I
Dear-
couldn't tell. Dearbone, okay.
Yes.
Dearbone,
Yes.
Simpson,
Yes.
Thomas.
Yes.
Deer,
Yes.